a second for the shirt. Let me hold it because I feel like I have to have something. Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. This video has been on my to-do list for the longest time, but then I realized like it's already gonna be a whole year since I got diagnosed, so might as well just do it then. So here I am, a year later, updating you guys on my breast cancer journey. I say a year later because last year in April I had just gotten diagnosed with the breast cancer. So it's been a whole year. My hair is finally growing. Um, I just really want to make this video to update any friends or family who are wondering how I've been doing or just where I am on my journey. Um, I can't believe I can pretty much say that I'm in remission. Um, if you don't know, if you didn't know, I've been cancer free since October of last year. So I've just been enjoying getting my energy back. Um, I finished radiation in January and I've just been getting a treatment every 3 to 4 weeks. It's just an injection to my thigh just to prevent the cancer from coming back. But I'll be done with that in May, so that's why I can say I feel like I'm pretty much in remission. Um, I did have a mastectomy done, and I still have my right breast, so I'll be needing a right mastectomy to get rid of the right side of my chest, and then hopefully in the near future, I'll be getting reconstruction done, which I'm um not in a hurry to do, I guess, just so I can take a break from all the appointments. I'm just trusting in God's timing for that as well. Um, However, I do need to start praying over that a little more. So yeah, I just thought I'd update you guys and thank you again and again and again for all the love, the support, the continued prayers. Um, from my family and my friends, for my sister who did all the raffles for me, um, for my mom and my tias for getting together and making lunch plates, and my um, family for pulling through for me. Um, I cannot thank you enough. I'm thankful to God for all of you and for the friends who I haven't, or not even friends, but people I went to school with that I hadn't talked to in years. Thank you for reaching out and showing your support and your love. It really meant a lot and it still means a lot. I'm here today because of your prayers and pretty much because of God. I've mentioned this in my previous videos. I give all the glory to God. Um, Without him, I wouldn't be here today. Um, I believe that I was healed by the stripes of Jesus. When he died on the cross, he put to death all the sicknesses, all the diseases, and most importantly, sin. So, I'm just so thankful that even though I went through the darkest storm in my life, I was able to turn back to him and give him all the glory. Um, there's a verse that says, he works everything out for good, and I cannot stress that enough. I mean, that verse says everything, not just he works good things out for good, but he works everything out for good. All the trials that you go through, all the suffering that we go through, it all works for good. But of course, at that time, you can't see that. I know I wasn't able to see that during some of my darkest days. Um, but I'm here to say that it all works out for good, no matter what you're going through. Um, where was I gonna say? So yeah, I'm just thankful to have turned my heart back to him. In a way, I feel thankful for having cancer, um, which is sounds so weird to say. Um, but it allowed me to, like I said, turn back to God and surrender, surrender pretty much. I surrendered my finances, surrendered my health, surrendered my being pretty much to him. Um, and I'm just here to say that I'm just thankful to be here. I feel like I'm getting back to having an everyday relationship with him. Um, even though some days it is hard. As long as I am trying to be in the Word, trying to be in prayer, trying to be in the Spirit, He rewards those who seek Him. So if you are one of my family members, or if you're one of my friends who has not accepted Jesus and you do not have a relationship with Him, then I urge you to do this as soon as possible. For me, personally, I I simply just asked him to reveal to me who he was, and he indeed answered that prayer. So it's just as easy as that. Um, you don't have to go to a certain church to meet him. Um, you just have to really just talk to him like if you were a friend, because that's who he is. Um, so yeah, I just encourage you to do that if you haven't had a relationship with him. That is my main prayer for you. um, Very quickly, I'll share also why I feel like I'm thankful to have had cancer. Um, before my diagnosis, I didn't really focus a lot on him, on God. Um, I mean, I would pray like, I don't know, like once every week or something like that. And so now I feel like I'm, because I'm so in tune with my with having to work at my relationship with him. Excuse me. I'm able to I'm able to how do you say? I'm able to see what he's trying to do here, what he's trying to say here. Not that I can hear him every day because I don't. Um but I mean, it's just like any other relationship, like with your spouse or with a friend. You have to work at it, right? It's not just a date night here and there, but it has to be an everyday relationship. Just, little gestures, um, to let your partner know that you're still, you still love them and that you appreciate them. Um, it's just like that with the Lord. He knows what you go through. He knows your struggles. If you're a mom, he knows what you go through as a mom. If you're a student, he knows what you go through as a student. If you're a dad, he knows what you go through as having to be a dad, having to be a provider for your family. So, in your everyday life, there's always an opportunity to invite him. Um, and so since I've been doing that, um, I feel like my son is now um better off because I'm following the Lord more, as opposed to back then when I would pray at late at night once a week. He had no idea who he I feel like he wouldn't have little to no idea of who Jesus was to me. Um so what I'm trying to say is, like, now that I'm praising the Lord, singing to the Lord, and my heart was full of gratitude towards him, I feel like that's pouring into my son, and that's all I could ever ask for. Um I feel like it's for a greater purpose. I feel like I have a greater purpose in um showing my son who Jesus is, as opposed to back then. I probably would have not been singing at all of, like, worship song, not be singing worship songs, or letting him know, like, oh, Jesus did this for us, or he's gonna do this for us. So I'm just thankful to the Lord for that. Um, and sooner or later, I'm not saying that my son is gonna, be all in for Jesus. I'm sure he's gonna, when he grows up, he's gonna have his own faith that he needs to figure out, and I'm sure he's gonna have questions. But I'm so glad that I'm able to instill that in him, the faith that I have, so that later he can build his own faith, that the Lord would show him who he is. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I feel like it's important to show your kids from early on, who they are, and who they should, um, where they should find their identity, I guess, um, instead of them being, like, shaky about who they are. Um, but I feel like I'm going on topic. That's all I wanted to share. I just wanted to say that I'm just so thankful for some reason to have had cancer, I guess. I don't know. I feel like, please don't, um, how do you say, do not think that I did not go through the worst days of my life, because I did. I'm just trying to say that it turned out for good. I mean, um, I'm just so grateful. So, yeah, that's pretty much an update on what I've been doing. I'm just trying to get back into the gym, trying to get back into a normal routine of, um, um, like, playtime with my toddler, making lunch here and there, making dinner, um, going to the gym on some days, going to the park on some days. Um, so yeah, I guess I'll update you guys on my next one. Thank you guys for whoever cares to watch. I just thought I'd share what I've been doing and where I am in my journey. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. I'm so ready for my hair to grow out more, because I feel like it's still pretty short, but I'm just eager. That's all I say. Okay. See you guys. Bye.